The Philadelphia Eagles made a bold statement on Sunday, crushing the Dallas Cowboys 41-7 and locking up the NFC East title. While the teams celebrated their dominance, the game ended in chaos. In fact, the Cowboys seemed to show more fight during the post-game scuffle with the Eagles than they did at any other point on the field. Before we go any further, if you love staying up to date on all things Eagles, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Even without their starting quarterback, Jalen Hurts, sidelined due to a concussion, the Eagles were unstoppable, completely outclassing the Cowboys in every aspect during the 41-7 blowout at Lincoln Financial Field. In the final minutes of the game, things got heated in the back right corner of the end zone. Cowboys receiver Jalen Brooks grabbed Eagles safety Sidney Brown around the waist and dragged him to the ground. When they got up, Brooks shoved Brown, and Cowboys cornerback Troy Pride escalated things by pushing Brown's helmet, prompting Brown to grab Pride and slam him to the turf. Referees and several Cowboys players jumped into the pile to break it up. Hours after the game, additional footage surfaced from a fan in the tunnel nearby, showing how the fight spilled into the stands, out of the view of the broadcast cameras. Several officials and even a police officer got caught up in the chaos. Ultimately, Brown, Brooks, and Pride were ejected from the game. Fines and/or suspensions seem likely for all three, as punches were thrown and officials were put at risk. The NFL issued a memo to teams last October, stating that fighting is inconsistent with league values and is never acceptable, and warning of significant penalties for players or teams involved in such incidents. According to the memo, players caught fighting face ejection, suspension, and/or significant fines, while anyone joining an ongoing altercation could face even more severe consequences. Despite the brawl stealing some attention, the Eagles' on-field performance was the real story. Philly outgained Dallas 376 yards to 286, even with backup quarterbacks Kenny Pickett and Tanner McKee under center. They combined for 197 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and 0 turnovers. With this win, the Eagles swept the season series against the Cowboys, outscoring them 75-13 over 2 games. Even a referee took a nasty tumble trying to break up the fight, but let's not lose sight of what really matters: the Eagles' dominance on the field. They excelled in every phase of the game, proving why they're one of the best teams in the league. Even without Jalen Hurts, they dismantled a division rival and clinched the NFC East in style. As for the brawl, rivalries like Eagles versus Cowboys are always intense, but staying focused on the bigger picture, a deep playoff run, is what really counts.
And you,